Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of June the 10th through June the 16th. Is that correct? Yes. So we're starting with Monday, working our way through to the weekend. So we're not splitting up weekend energy at both ends of the week. And then after that, we're going to look at our best manifestation advice for this week. It's kind of my little obsessive thing. What's our best manifestation advice? So be thinking about what do you want to manifest this week, so that some of your energy in particular can show up in our manifestation advice. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what you have. Monday. Very nice card, actually. Six of Wands showing up on the first day of the week for you. This just says that somebody is appreciating the work that you have put in on a project that has allowed for improvement not only in your life, but also in other people's as well. So, somebody expressing appreciation, sometimes this can be a raise or a bonus, sometimes it's a simple thank you. Tuesday, we have the World card showing up in reverse. This just tells me that you're trying to wrap up some type of cycle today. And there's a little bit of frustration because there's a few loose ends that just kind of refuse to get tucked in just yet. So I think you're still going to be working on this after today. But Tuesday, that is kind of the main focus. Now, moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday, you guys have the moon card showing up in reverse. I really feel like this is kind of tied into Tuesday's card. So, moon card in reverse means that there's some kind of truth that is coming to the surface without us having to dig for it. It's just kind of floating up to the surface. And this is a truth that we knew there was something that we didn't know. We knew there was some missing information. We just couldn't quite put our fingers on it. When this truth floats to the surface, this is going to change our outlook on something that we've been participating in or involved in. I think it ties into Tuesdays where the loose ends are not all getting tucked in and tied up. I think this truth that comes up on Wednesday is helping us to understand why this Tuesday thing they're trying to finish is being so stubborn about wrapping up. Okay. Now let's look at Thursday. We have the Eight of Swords coming up in reverse. I believe it was Libra that got this as well. They got it for Monday though. Eight of Swords in reverse just talks about the idea that there's something you've been overthinking, thinking in circles, second guessing. By the end of the day today, we see you coming out with some real clarity and making a decision based on that clarity and feeling nice and confident in that decision. Now, on Friday, we have the Chariot in reverse. Aquarius, you guys may be staying home or staying put wherever you are. For a few of you, there may actually be vehicle uh, concerns that need to be taken care of. Let's say it like that. But for most of you, I just think you're just not in motion. And that may be a thing that you are choosing. For most of you, I think it will. Now, for the weekend, we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. I want to caution you because the energy this weekend is not my favorite. I would like to see you guys use your free will and change this up and make these cards liars. Okay. My Queen of Pentacles in reverse says that we're too busy running around on Saturday trying to take care of everybody else and make sure everybody else is good to take care of ourselves. We're not doing any self care. We're letting ourselves actually get run down. And then on Sunday with that Nine of Cups in reverse, this is basically saying, we don't have the energy to celebrate anything. We've already burned ourselves out on Saturday. Now on Sunday, we're just like blah. We just want to stay on the couch or whatever. We want to have some time away from people. Okay. So be really careful on Saturday not to overdo for other people. Make sure that you keep some time in reserve for your own self nurturing so that on Sunday you're not kind of in shutdown mode where you're feeling like you just don't want to deal with people or situations at all. All right, let's look at our best manifestation advice for the week. Before I do that, let me just say really quickly, if you're benefiting from this video, please put a thumbs up on it, support the channel like that. Share it out to the world if you know somebody else who might benefit from it. And of course, I always love reading your comments down below to see how these things played out in you guys' individual lives. Now, manifestation advice. We have the Eight of Cups coming up in reverse. We'll talk about that in a second. And we have the Queen of Wands, followed by Seven of Pentacles. So We are trying to manifest a nice payday, maybe even an extra payday or a new payday. That looks like what we're trying to manifest here with that Seven of Pentacles. That's our last card coming up. We do actually pull that off. We manifest it. Now, here's how. With this Eight of Cups in reverse, we're going back to a situation that we left before because we weren't really enjoying it. We might have felt like we were being depleted by it rather than being rejuvenated by it. And we're going back to it because it's logical. It makes sense. It's the thing that makes sense right now to create another payday. So for me, this is probably going back to something that is paying you, but more going back because it makes sense, but more in a temporary way, like a stepping stone type of situation. I think you've also got something else that you're working on where you could get paid that would make your heart happier. Now, you guys are logical. You don't listen to your heart much, but still, I do feel like there's something else going on here too that is not showing up on the cards. And I interpret psychically, so that's not such an unusual thing. And I think that this is just going back to this situation is just a stepping stone until you're ready to take whatever this is that you're doing on the side and making it a big thing that you can really stand up with. So in the meanwhile, doing some stepping stone situations to keep that cash flow going. That's what we're manifesting. Keeping the cash flow, keeping the paydays in. All right, so that's what I've got for you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out.